Hi. Okay, so we've been at this for a few weeks, and you have figured out that every module is structured slightly differently. We don't do everything in the same order every week, and that's why we have the table of contents to help clarify that. But even among the whole semester, among these modules that have slightly different structures, there are two or three modules that have slightly more differenter structures, and this is one of them. So here's the thing about that. You're going to get a lot of frame this week, sort of a lot of written lecture, but also a lot of video of me saying words out loud and reading poetry out loud or reciting it and telling a story or two. Here's why that is. Our goal this week is not analysis. What we're talking about deserves analysis. But in order to even get there, we have to practice hearing some things and producing those things that we hear. So we're going to be practicing attuning our inner ear to particularly the rhythms of different line lengths and different meters in poetry. Attuning our inner ear to the music, and then practicing with our mouth tool and our vocal folds how to reproduce that sound. It's going to take some experimentation. You might not get what you want as a result right away. So here's the thing. Maybe you're like me and you have a background in teaching or performance or group organizing, public speaking, something that makes you pretty comfortable speaking out loud to a camera, not knowing who will hear it. Fantastic. Most of us will probably be a little bit nervous. I've been performing music in various levels since I was 5. I've been a teacher since I was 15. I perform now, and I do love it. I still get nervous sometimes if I'm not sure that what's coming out of my mouth is what I really want, that it's really reflecting what my inner ear hears. So for most of us, some of the exercises this week are going to be a little bit nerve-wracking, and that's fine. That's where we should be. That's where we are when we begin this practice. We read so much poetry on the page anymore that there's less poetry read out loud, and we are less skilled at hearing the inner music and at reproducing it with our bodies and mouths. So we're going to practice that this week. All I ask is, even if you're nervous, that's fine. Ask yourself to go with it and try it. Try out the exercises, record yourself, listen to yourself, note without judgment whether what you said and how you said it matches the music you'd like to hear. And we will practice and we will attune ourselves and we will learn some skills and some terms and some specifics that will help us here. And that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to practice our inner ear, attuning ourselves to the inner song, and practicing our skills with our mouth tools to make sounds.